In an age beyond living memory, a devil's shade cast upon our land, plunging it into the deepest darkness. And condemning us to grief without end. In vain we prayed to the bleak heavens. The 12 gods descended from above. To lead the charge against the great evil. Invoking holy light, the gods smite the devil, and granted us our lost hope once more. We and our world were thus reborn. And so, as time flows endlessly on, our nightmare has faded into legend. Fire Emblem. Genealogy of the Holy War. Hey everyone, I wanted to welcome you to the next Let's Play I want to record, Fire Emblem 4. Okay. Start. New game. The Jugdral Chronology. Oh, Jesus, I'm moving fast already. Public territory. I'm not gonna read this one out. Granville declares war on eastern nation of Isaiah. An age of crisis begins. At the heart of the continent of Jugdral lies Granvale, a kingdom founded by the Saint Haim of the 12 Crusaders. Supporting the royal family, the heirs of Haim are 6 noble houses, each also descended from a crusader of old. The 6 states, while still subservient to the royal family, each occupy vast swaths of Granville's land and maintain mighty militaries of their own. Owing to King Hasmer's advanced age, the governance of Granville falls to his son, the highly respected Prince Kurth. Kurth has 2 trusted advisors in his role, Lord Byron of House Calfee, and Lord Ring of House Jungbi. Granville's Chancellor, Lord Reptor of Friege, has long objected to the threat to his influence posed by Kurth and his advisors, and has allied himself with the avaricious Lord Langbolt of House Donzel to form a faction opposed to Kurth's rule over Granville. The young Duke of House Velthomer, Lord Arvis, leads the royal guard in the king's care, and so has little time for the circus of politics. Only Father Claude of House Edda could foresee the oncoming storm. Into the midst of this tense situation comes dire news from Jugdral's east. Darna, a town in the Yield Desert with deep ties to Granville, is now besieged by savage warriors from Isaac. Reports of a brutal massacre abound. The news is met by the people of Granville with furious cries for retribution, and before long the kingdom declares war on Isaac. Prince Kurth leads Granville's charge on his father's behalf, commanding the military might of the kingdom's 6 houses. At Kurth's side, as always, is none other than Lord Byron, a highly decorated hero of peerless valor in his own right. Granville has poured its entire military might into the Isaac? I was going to keep calling it Isaac, but it might be Isaac campaign, and precious few soldiers remain behind with its neighbors. Augustria, to the west, and Verdane, to the south, bound in alliance with Granville. None dared to dream they could ever be threatened. It is not long at all, however, before the people's confidence is shattered. As if from nowhere, a vast horde of Verdun, led by Prince Gandalf, crosses the Granville border and lays siege to Ljungby Castle. In Lord Ring's absence, his daughter, Lady Aiden, is Ljungby's only guardian. Lord Byron has entrusted the defense of Granville in his absence to his son, Sigurd, who remains at Cafley Castle with a mere handful of soldiers. A friend of Aiden since childhood, Sigurd is horrified to hear of the Ljungby siege, and even with so few soldiers is determined to protect Aiden and his fatherland from the savage Verdunite hordes. The year is 757, grand counter, and thus the threshold of fate is cast upon. Nobody could have known then that this simple disturbance was but the first of countless calamities to come. Prologue, Birth of a Crusader. Okay, we're in Ljungby. Oh. Okay. My lady, the castle is completely surrounded. We've failed you. We couldn't do a thing to save you from them. It's alright, my dear. Every one of you did the best you could. Please, you needn't worry about me. You must ensure that as many of you survive this as possible. No, milady, you might not stand a chance, but every last one of us will give our lives to protect you, right to the very end. Thank you, my dear. I'm so sorry. Okay, now, halfway. Gandalf's army already has Ljungby surrounded. Aiden is in grave danger. Noish, I'm going to help her. I'm leaving Cafley in your hands. Hold, my lord. Surely you don't intend to go alone. Nearly all of our forces are already on the march to Isaac with father. There's hardly anybody left to call upon. They may be simple savages, but Verdane's army is still huge. I can't risk your lives by forcing you to face them. Perish the thought, my lord. I was born a knight, and I will gladly risk dying a knight's death in your name. To allow our lord to die alone in battle would be unspeakable disgrace. We shall be by your side every step of the way. Alec, I trust you're of the same mind? Yeah, of course, but there's more than just Jungbi at stake. We've got to stop by the nearby villages first. Those thugs try to beat us to them, and they'll loot, massacre, and burn them all down. We've got to get there first and lend the locals a hand in locking their villages down and fortifying their defenses. Absolutely, we mustn't neglect our knightly duties to the people, especially not at a time like this. Good point, Alec. Actually, that was all Ofei's idea. That kid's every bit the tactician they say he is. Give him a few years and he'll be a match for his old grandpa, Lord Cesar. Ofoi's still around the castle, huh? Ofoi, I know you're here. You can come out now. My apologies for still being here, sire. Still, if you would allow it, I'd like to join you in battle. I can't just sit back while you risk your lives. I don't know. You're still so young. Are you ready for this? I'm already 14, sire. I may not be battle-ready just yet, but there's still so much I can do to support you. Please, allow me to accompany you. I swear I won't let you down. Fair enough. Ofei, after all, you've already spent 2 years training as my squire. Real battle experience would be fantastic for your training, but you're still definitely not up to actual combat duty for now. How about you ride with me as my advisor instead? Yes, thank you, sire, thank you. Whew. My lord, what of the defense of Calfley itself in our absence? Leaving the castle unattended is risky. Should an enemy slip past us, an unguarded castle will fall easily and spell us a swift end. Noish, I say there's only one man who can depend upon that fort. Eh, Arden? Hold a moment. Why me, Alec? Sturdy as a brick wall, strong as an ox, slow as a turtle. Face it, Arden. You were born for guard duty. I'm strong and tough, I know. But you really don't need to call me slow. He has a point, Arden. Would you? You're the most apt at guard duty. Fine, I'll do it. But you have to bring me with you at least once. I don't want to be left out of the action. Right, man, it's time to set out. Let's start by assisting the villages and then onward to Jungbi. Sigurd phase. Okay, that was a ton of talking. First things first. Next speed. Let's bump that up. Probably fast. Autosave. Select a save file to record at the beginning of every... So we'll just put that on 4. Oh, is that all? Alright. So let me quickly... So I knew this going in, but the maps in Gaiden are absolutely huge, especially compared to the other Fire Emblem games. So let's start by looking at what units we have. We have Arden here. Oh, just messing with the controls. He is an armor knight. Pretty high strength and defense by the look of it. And he has Vantage. User will always strike first in a pinch. He has 5 movement, 2,000 funds, he's healthy. Okay, so they said he should stay at the castle. Alec, our green cavalier. 9 strength, 10 speed, 7 defense. Pursuit allows the user to double attack if attack speed exceeds foes. Nihil. User is immune to crits, skills, and crippling hits. Okay. So I wonder if you need Pursuit in order to double. That's what it seems like. Critical. User can inflict critical hits, doubling attack power. A cost. If agile, user may continue a round of battle. So I have played Fire Emblem 5, also Gracia 776, and in it, I think a cost was a skill in that game as well, where combat could just keep going on, where both units would get like an extra turn. But I'm not sure if it works the same in this game. And finally, Sigurd. Ooh. Very high strength, skill, and speed. Once again, I don't know what authority does, but how it worked in Thracia, which each authority star gave your whole army hit and avoid. So the more authority stars you had, the better for your whole team. He also comes with Pursuit, allowing him to double if attack speed exceeds foes. So, typically how I understand attack speed to work in the older Fire Emblem games is your speed stat minus the weight. You see how this Iron Axe has 18 weight? And it varies from game to game. You either have a constitution stat or sometimes a build stat, which would reduce the weight that the weapon affects you by. But typically, with something like 18 weight, this guy will never double. I guess I'm not gonna bother checking out all these guys' skills right now, because it is like the first map, so I imagine it'll be pretty easy. Let's see what the forecast window looks like. So my attack is on the right in the smaller window. I have 24 attack to his 5 defense. Oh, he has 0 hit on me. Another key thing in Fire Emblem is the weapon triangle. You'll notice near the bottom left of the game window, there's an up arrow next to axes and down to lances. It's basically rock, paper, scissors, where swords beat axes, axes beat lances, and lances beat swords. And they usually give you like raw hit and avoid. Okay. So he can crit. But I think I'm gonna want 15, so I'll do 10 twice. I should do 16 damage, guaranteed to hit. Oh, I hit a 46. I have him wait. Now, I think I should outspeed this man. I have 10 speed to his 7 minus it. Yeah, let's see if I do double him. Nice dodge, and I did double. Sorry about that flickering shadow. It's a little Let's see. I think I'm just gonna put Sigurd on this road. Oh. So you can put units in the castle. I will depart with Arden. And then that leaves my castle unattended. And turn. Evan's phase. You curs seriously haven't seized this puny castle yet? Useless, the lot of ya. Out of my way, I'll do it myself. Hehehe, you. Not bad for being all on your lonesome. But I've had enough of your struggling. Jesus. Milady, forgive me. That death scream. Ah, Madeira, Well, well, looks like we have quite the gem here. By Jungbi's princess to boot. You're coming with me, dearie. Listen up, DiMaggio. You're heading back. You and Grenade are in charge. Yes, sir. Heh, relax, won't be long. And I'll be bringing Kinbei Salon along for the fun. When I do, all Grandvale's our oyster. Even Belhala ought to be easy pickings, what with nobody around to stop us. The kingdom's all ours, boys. Leave it to us, sir. She, like, resisting? Oh, quit your dawdling. We don't have all day, you know. Cut the bridge. I'll have none of those Granville worms crossing over here. Yes, sir. Oi, Garrett. I'm going back to Marfa for now. You're in charge of the border. Stay sharp, we clear? Yes, sir, but your lordship. Who's that there dame you have? The spoils of war, my boy. She's coming back to Marfa to marry me. What do you think? A real keeper, eh? I'll say. Just looking at her is making my mouth water. Back off, this one's mine. You'll have your own pick of all of Granville once we're done here. Keep it in your pants a little longer, yeah? What animals? Gods above, I implore you, bestow upon these men a hint of human decency. Oi, what you muttering about now? We're out of here. No dawdling, you hear? Get to work, boys. Our next stop's Chalfie. Don't forget to milk the villages for all they've got. .25 hit against Sigurd. .42. Nice dodge, Alec. Oh, that one's running away. It looks like we made it in time, Lex. And by the look of it, Sigurd's staring down the entire Verdane army with just a handful of men. It'll be glad for the help. Aw, geez, Azelle. I can't believe I let you drag me into another mess like this. With the war in Isaac going on, there's hardly anyone left to defend Granville. Sigurd's few knights are all we have, and they're out here risking their lives on behalf of the entire country. I couldn't just leave them to die. Heh. We both know there's more to it than that. Come on, Azelle, what's the real reason we're here? I have no idea what you mean. It's that Lady Dane of Jungbi, isn't it? Come on, everybody knows you like her. You just come for her sake, didn't ya? No, of course not, you dolt. Really? Then why's your face beat red? Looks like somebody's got a girlfriend. Lex, knock it off. Come on, we've wasted enough time. Haha, got it. Time to teach these Verdane thugs a lesson or two. Huh. Saves every turn. We have the Axe Knight Lex. Seems to be on par with our two other knights. Comes with Vantage and Paragon. Azel. And double. Let's see. Arden's 2 points of damage short. I'm just gonna charge in alone. Actually, the roads give you a debuff. Um, 19 twice. Should be a kill. And you can change what it's equipped after you've attacked. Alright. Where do I see EXP? Am I just supposed to remember what each person has? Let's just have Noish kill this one. Have him run up here. Ten twice. Isn't too bad. Another good dodge. Let's see. Iron Axe. Can't throw it. But what's his hit rate? 54. And I think if I put him in the forest... Wait, you just kill him outright? 18 times 2. Pay attention, kids. Weapons aren't created equal. Swords beat axes, axes lances, lances swords. Use your head. Chapel? It ain't free. Every bit of health you gain will cost 5 gold. Okay. Bum bum. So far, this is going pretty good. I'd say I'm basically an amazing tactician. Outwitting my enemies, thinking really hard. Oh, I didn't check. Oh, but it's a hand axe, so. Seems really hard to save the villages, though. Oh, more reinforcements. Good, we weren't too late. I pray Sigurd is still unhurt. I'm sure my brother is doing just fine out here, but it won't be easy without a magic user in his ranks. I want to do all I can as a healer to help out and save lives. Quain, I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess. I know Chapley isn't my family anymore, now that we're married, but I just couldn't sit back and do nothing. Thank you so much for coming. Not just from me, but from Sigurd. There's no need for thanks, Ethlyn. Sigurd is every bit as important to me as he is to you, remember? He is my brother-in-law now, after all. Ooh, a new chant. And I couldn't possibly leave you to fight all alone. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Lord, milady, we should hurry. Sigurd still awaits us on the battlefield just ahead. Save. We have Finn, Pursuit, and Miracle. Quan. His lover is Ethel? They were shipping. Okay. He can double. He can crit. So both of these people can talk to Sigurd. Ah, Arden. Might as well attack, though. Noisha's first kill. Oh, you can visit afterwards. Here, the whole village did their bit to raise some money. Be sure to lend the other villages a hand too. It seems like a ton of money. 18 hit. Even though I'll only do 7, it's like basically 3 damage. Don't expect. I was just about to say I don't expect to get hit by an 18%. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna place myself on this tree and see if they'll all just suicide into me. Oh, and there's a single dead tree. Ooh, first level up of the HP, strength, and speed. Always take the strength level up. So we have... I should just be able to kill this one again. Another kill for Lex. I guess this is Lex's first. Because of Zell. Oh, because he has Paragon, he doesn't. Is that everyone? Alright. Things are going pretty well, all things considered. Oof. Another hand axe. Maybe I should start checking the weapons that these people are holding. Oh, he moved next to me but didn't attack. But you did. But you have 0 hit. So they start burning the houses, but they aren't actually destroyed immediately. Yeah, let's he should be fine against all of them. Oh, the javelin must be really heavy though. Have Arden chip this man again. And 20 HP. It's actually pretty tanky. It might take... That's a road. So the hope is that he misses on retaliation, so then Finn can get the kill. Yep. $45, eh? 18 attack. Do I want? Lex is level 4. You're only level 1, so let's actually try to give you the kill. It's 16. Brings you down to 29. Yeah, that's enough for Zell to get a kill. Oh, and just because, we'll see how the church works, if it's just like a fort from the other games. I expected that, but there's no other enemies nearby, so we should be a-okay. Second level up. HP, speed, and magic. Huh. D'Amigo. A hand axe. I do want to just have them attack me still. Okay, that tile right there is good. Everyone's moved. Oh! It tells you every skill and who in your army has it. Tells you how to win, in map conditions, where your items are. Okay. Only a 13% hit. Oh, I am on another forest tile. Oof. Quan has taken some serious hits. That I accounted for poorly. Well, that just means things are a bit more interesting. Oh, it fully heals you. And so, cost me 90 gold. That is a different way than... So let's see. 18 attack, 4 defense. She should be fine. So I am going to kill this one. With Quan. Equip a javelin. Heal. I guess I am just narrating at this point. Give gold. If gold is an option. I guess each unit has their own fund level. So, like, it matters who saves the villages. So you cannot reach. We can deal with this archer. I think it'll be safe to move Sigurd in like a U shape. Hopefully this baits at least these two into attacking Sigurd. It's strange seeing the hand axe. 18. 8, so he'll only do 10. I'm gonna send Arden back now, because it seems like how big the map is, it'll take too long. Oh, I just noticed I can't trade items. Huh. That might be a bit of an issue. And I haven't seen a vulnerary either. Okay. Both iron axes, 19. 12 from each. So let's try to stay in range of only the one of them. Oh, still. Is everyone? Yep. Things are actually looking dicier than I expected, especially for a first like prologue chapter. And a lot of other Fire Emblem games is pretty easy. I guess it might just be partially down to the size of this map compared to other games, and how many like objectives there are for the player and characters. Because usually you start out with like 2 to 4 units on most initial maps. Oh, okay, one of them did attack. First hit, Sigurd's taken. And the first one he couldn't one round. And he also can't one round to this one. But he's got another level up. HP, skill, strength, defense. A very good level up. We will save progress. Oh my lord. Oof. One tile short. Finn. Oh, he's the lower level. Oh, in parentheses next to the 2 is how much EXP they have. Okay. I'm actually gonna start with Finn. Oh, and he should be able to kill. I guess I could talk about which units I typically use in Fire Emblem. I almost always just use people based on, like, their looks. I'm not too good at distinguishing the differences of their stats. Speed ring. Slip this magic band on you and you'll be nimble as a feather. Oh. I just realized, if I can't trade, and that's like awful. Wait, but that's not a use item. It's just in his inventory? This game is pretty different from Fire Emblem games that I'm used to. Yeah, let's doesn't make much difference, but let's fight from here. And so we can start moving down. Now, he can give gold as well. Hold on. So because these two are lovers with each other, they can give gold back and forth? Is that how this system works? 20. 20 damage. 5. What do you can crit? 10 speed, 20. 10 speed. So, I think they're both should be at 0. Let's see if Quan actually... Oh wait, sorry. Oh, the lance is better. It's lighter. There's a chance he will double. Wait, and then the hand axe man didn't counter. HP, speed, and defense. Very good level up. No, hand axe is 1-2-2 range. So if you have a pursuit, do you actually do like a brave attack where both your attacks are in a row? Doesn't. I'm gonna heal Noish instead, just because a bit more healing. I'm also gonna turn off healing animations. Oh. Arden hasn't moved yet. Keep heading back to the castle. God, I feel awful at how much these villages have been burned. Oh my. One short. Seriously? We just have to attack him. Nothing else we can do with Lex. But he did get his first level up. HP and speed. But then, if you don't have pursuit, I guess I wonder what the main purpose of speed in the other games has always been doubling. And like on the side it affects your avoidance. Okay. So he'll do 10 twice, putting him down to 16. He'll do 16. You're the lower level, so we will use Alex first. Ooh. Another low percent hit. Just put him in the woods. Oh my lord. Oh. Oh. Eight. That was very close, but the Let's take the free javelin kill. It seems like these boys don't move. And then have Sigurd kill this man because of his ability to hit Quan. Let's just top off Quan. Make him as safe as can be. We have Arden guarding the castle. Everyone's moved. Okay, so that functions like the throne in older games, where he does heal by being on it. Okay, let's give it to him. Unless he misses, of course. Why do I say these things? He had a 92% and he missed. And that's why Azel was here. He was the insurance. Now you have 2,000 money. You have 2,000. Pursuit. Both have pursuit. And looking at strength, speed, and defense. Okay. Oh god, you're both. They seem pretty similar. Except Alec could use both. So we're gonna heal you. We're gonna visit this one. The Master Archers of House Jungbi all bear descendant from the archery god Uller. Our noble Duke, Lord Ring, has twin daughters, as well as a younger son. Alas, the Duke lost one of his girls to pirates years and years ago. She was just a little lass. Lady Adine's still here, but the son, Lord Andre, is away with his lord father on the Isaac campaign. Rumor has it, though, that those two aren't getting along well, now that the boy's grown. Okay. Let's just have you get a guarantee kill. For the level up. Just luck. Give Quan a kill. Okay, we can talk after moving. Sigurd, glad to see you in one piece. Quan, what are you? We heard about the Verdane attack and couldn't just leave you be. We're here to do what we can. But what about Leonster? Aren't your hands full there, keeping an eye on Thracia? Indeed, that's why Finn is the only knight here with me. The Landsritter are all back at home under Father's command, is that so? Quan, I'm sorry for pulling you into the mess, too. I know you're... Sorry? Surely you jest, Sigurd. Don't you recall our old pledge? Come now, how could you forget? All those years ago when we were students at Valhalla Academy? You, me, and... Eldigan? Dear friends and fierce rivals in equal measure. Sure you recall that night, talking late about our hopes and dreams and pledging our aid to one another in times of need. Ah, of course, I remember it well. Excellent. Now shall we? With both of us here, what hope could these Verdant savages possibly have? Never forget, Sigurd, I'm here for you. Now and forever. I'll not let you lose to these lowlifes. Let's talk. Sigurd. Oh, you're unharmed. Great to see you too, Ethel. Ethlyn. Not Ethel. Like ethanol or something. Thanks so much for coming. I just couldn't stay away when I heard of Verdane's attack. It's such a relief to know you're okay. Oh, come now. Did you really think I was about to lose to Verdane? I hear that Chefly barely has any soldiers left behind, given that most of the army is away in Isaac. And let's face it, I can't remember the last time you didn't just leap straight into crisis without thinking. With Father away at war, I knew I had to come. Someone has to save you from yourself. Wow, it feels like I was getting this very lecture only yesterday. I swear, after Mother passed away, it was you who single-handedly kept us in check. Once you went off to marry Quan, we could have sworn that Father finally had a proper little lady for a daughter. But no, nothing's changed at all. I feel sorry for Quan. I'm only what you and Father made me. If I'm a fusspot, then it's squarely your fault. Perhaps if the two of us hadn't been so unkept. Perhaps you're right. Listen, Ethlyn. We might not act like it, but everything you've done means the world to us. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've always caused you, and thank you so much for coming. Sigurd. A little heartfelt reunion. Ooh. Ah, so for poorer units, healing is... means more. The lords of this House Cathli have been revered as the most magnificent swordsmen for generations. It's no wonder, being they bear the bloodline of Baldur, the god of light of old. Those Verdant Thungs are lucky Lord Byron isn't around with his holy sword Tyrfang. They wouldn't stand a chance. Hold on. Sorry, I could have sworn... Unit? No. The siege. Well, I'm gonna heal first. Okay, oh. I saw the 29 attack and got scared for a second, but... with 15 hit, what are the odds? Come on, you Granville cowards, come at me. I'll crush the lot of you. That's 22 damage, done by Quan. Let's just wait. Have you heal up. It's pretty interesting having such limited access to healing. You can use so many vulneraries in the other games to just heal every turn. So you're not fighting something. I wonder if the man in the castle will attack. Or if they only retaliate. No, he No, this ain't right. Another level up. HP, skill, luck, and something else. I was honestly a little distracted. I wonder if anyone can seize, or if just Sigurd can. It's the first map. I don't mind. Okay, it is only Sigurd. So let's... Yeah, I should start moving now, because I need to kill this man. I also... it seems like I'm getting more move if I'm on a road. Okay. You need Sigurd if you want to seize any of the castles. Sire, there's a young knight collapsed over there. Midir! Midir, hold on, what happened here? You, Lord Sigurd? Are you alright, Midir? Where's the Dean? I don't know, but Gandalf. That's all I need to hear. Midir, I'll do all I can to rescue her. You stay here and rest up. I can't, sir. I've gotta help. I can't stand staying here, knowing those thugs still have her. Weren't you, injured? It is pursuit and a cost. B-rank foes. I wonder if Cripple's flying units means it's effective against them, or if it actually does some effect. I kind of want to leave someone to defend the castle, just in case. But how do I cross this river? So I'll just stand next to it for now. DiMaggio stuffed up, huh? Should have known he was worthless. Prince Gandalf's not gonna like this. Put the bridge back up, boys. We ain't gonna blow it up like DiMaggio. But if you didn't put the bridge up, I couldn't get to you. But that is a lot of men. Okay. Maybe I should not have stood right where the bridge was. If only I had someone cool like Arden. Jesus. You might actually die. That is a ton of them. When His Majesty asked me to observe the battle, I hardly expected to shamefully struggle so against simple barbarians. Sigurd, so this is all you've amounted to. That is like the most evil looking and sounding man. Okay. You guard the castle. Now the main issue is this bridge. I want to choke point it. Which would mean we do have that hand axe though, yeah. He can kill this one here. Ben hits him. Alright. My plan is to have Finn do a hit and run. Azel will kill this one. Alec will attack this one and then stand here. And then Lex, Quan, and Ethel will have to deal with him last. But we'll leave it. We won't even look to see how it shakes out. Keep things a bit more interesting. I thought maybe playing Fire Emblem would allow me, would make it easier for me to talk over the gameplay. But I'm still finding it pretty difficult to be able to play the game while focusing on giving any interesting commentary. So the only time I've really talked this episode is when I've been reading out the dialogues. Let me just check. None of you can move through the water. That's 7 twice. Ooh, and a level up. Please get defense. Oh my lord. HP, skill, strength, speed, and defense. Ooh, excuse me. I guess I need to practice just talking about what's going on. So Quan He's not as tanky as I would have imagined, but this does 24 damage, guaranteed. Yeah, it does 24. And can you hit? And he does 16. I guess we will do with Lex first. Because I want to try to get Quan to level up. Because EXP gains seem pretty even across the board. And I think Quan is an advanced class. HP, strength, defense. Can't complain. Yeah, so we'll heal, flex. So far, this is actually pretty fun. It's pretty different from the other Fire Emblem games I've played up to this point. But that is a good thing in its favor. Okay. I think the enemy AI won't pointlessly move on the other side of the bridge. So none of them should be able to move into position to... When I say pointlessly move, I mean how this second axe unit, even though he can't hit anything, he's as close as he can be. So I think the game will just keep him there. Level up, HP, magic, luck. Oh, is that because I have animations turned off? They do a different level up, It has been too long, Master Sigurd. Lord Arvis, why are you... His Majesty is concerned with the crisis here, and he bade me to come and observe. He also entrusts me with this, a gift for you. This is a silver sword, a gift from His Majesty? Oh, what an honor. Lord Arvis, be sure to pass my deepest gratitude for this on to the king. Very well. Incidentally, Sigurd, rumor has it that my brother Azel is among your forces. I presume this is true? Sorry about that. It sounded as if he came behind your back, but I couldn't turn him away. If at all possible, would you mind he remain with me a while longer? I see. So long as you keep him safe, then. He and I may have different mothers, but Azel is still my only brother. I'd prefer he remained by my side, but perhaps this is how it must be. I'll entrust Azel to you, Sigurd. Be sure that he learns from this experience. You can leave it to me, Lord Arvis. Once we're done here, I'll do what I can to convince him to go home. Good to hear. Now, I must return to His Majesty's side in the capital. I'm entrusting this crisis to you. Oh, and he leaves. Three weight. Well, swords are very light. There's a star next to each. Wonder if that's how many kills that weapon's gotten. I will not put him in danger. Because he's not healed yet. I'll just do a bit of a shuffle. Yeah, I think that's We'll just wait another turn. Now, if in almost every other Fire Emblem game, archers are truly terrible units. But because this boy is on horseback, I will definitely give him a try and try to see how good he is. Oh. Oh. Bless move order for sending an axeman first. This should be a kill. 13 times 2. Question is who to heal. Because I wanted to heal Nazville so we could poke over the river. But Alec took a hit. He can only use spears. We can't trade that to him. Let's see if I can figure out how much. So he has 72 hit on me. I have 20 avoid, so it should be 50. But it ends up being 42. Now the bridge does -10. So 70. That brings it down to 50. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't try to use my brain. $18 attack to his 2 defense, though, is a kill on him. I will heal Azel. Then by killing this man, I should only open up one person to attack. Now it'll only be bad. Oh wait. I did not think that through. If an archer moves here, attacks Azel, we'll do 16 damage. And then he will do 19 times 2, so they should live. Alright, I miscalculated slightly. But that shouldn't matter. I think everything should be fine. Yeah. Ooh, dodged to 73. Also didn't double. Maybe I should remember to actually look at speed. Another bowman walks into Midir. Well, now he's low. Order of operations. Heal him first. He'll kill the archer to the south, over the river. He missed. So I will move back one. Then have Alec 11 speed to 8. Okay, that should be a doubling then. So this should be a kill. I still can't do math. Alright. I think it'll be a kill this time though. What do you know? Maybe counting is just a waste of time. And I'll put Sigurd up front to deal with all of these ruffians. We'll just hang out at the bridge, I guess. Have Sigurd kill everything now that he showed up. Because why should we give EXP to all our units when we can just give it to the Lord? He does seem to be an exceptional Lord compared to many others in the series. Usually Lords are pretty weak characters who need to be protected pretty heavily. But he seems to actually decimate and be very self-sufficient. At least on this map, against an army of axe units. I'll take that. That dodge noise, I think, was different on the bridge. $27. $23 times 2. Oh, we'll open the bridge, because that's a good idea. Kill this archer first. Should be Medeir's first level up. HP, skill, and defense. Not what I always like to see. Strength. A little disappointing you didn't get it. We have 18. We can talk to Sigurd. Been a while. You're here to help? Yep, and so drag me into it. Haven't changed a bit. What about Langbert? Oh, hell no! You know as well as I how much my father loathes you. Yours? There's no way he'd let me help, even if his life depended on it. I had to slip out behind his back. I'm not here for you. Azel's my best friend. He was really worried, really wanted to help, that's all. Bit harsh, but thanks for coming all the same. I'll do what I can. Those Verdane dogs have had their run of the land for far too long. Oh, I hope reinforcements don't spawn. That would make things a little unpleasant. Send Quan in. And it looks like we have survived the first map without any casualties. Knock on wood. Yeah, he'll fin the most right now. Are there any hidden villages down here? No? Okay. What the heck? Go to hell, you Granville dogs. Heal. Lord Sigurd, I'm so relieved to see you're unharmed. Azel of Veltormir? What are you doing here? I'm here with Alex. We want to do whatever we can to fight. Please, allow us to fight by your side. We won't let you down. Of course, I couldn't ask for better help. But what of your brother, Lord Arvis? Is he alright with you helping out? No, he's been tasked with command of the Royal Guard. He made it clear I wasn't supposed to leave at all. Did he now? I can only imagine the scolding you'll be in for later. I know, this is a dreadful thing to say, but to be honest, I'm terrified of Arvis. Sometimes when I'm around him, I feel as if I'm only a nuisance to him. I'm glad you're here. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. Wow, he's just like all the rumors say. He's nothing like Arvis. Just seeing if there are like any talk conversations. I love that side shuffle. Too bad for you. Killing me ain't gonna free your dame. Prince Gandalf's already. Ugh. Another level up. He gained 5 levels, I think, this chapter. Alright. That should be the end. We've completed a search of the castle. Lady Adine is nowhere to be found. Blast, where could she be? She was taken deeper into Verdane before we arrived. I hope she's alright. I won't let him get away with this. They won't escape me. Oh, who are you? envoy from His Majesty is seeking an audience. Lord Sigurd, your performance in this battle was outstanding. His Majesty is highly pleased, and has thus proclaimed your ordination as a paladin. I hardly deserve such an honor, sir. I pledge my undying fealty to His Majesty. It is imperative that you hold Evans. We can ill afford to lose such a valuable defensive point to the enemy. You and your men shall be handsomely paid. Provided, of course, our territory survives. Best of luck. Granville expects every man to do his duty. I think that's where I'm gonna end it for today. Thanks for watching.